Bonjour, friends and subscribers. How are you? I can't hear you. But anyway, sorry I haven't vlogged in a while. I've actually been really busy working on my cosplay for Anime North, and then going to Anime North. So, kind of a big Anime North fest in my heart and in my fingers, which are brutally damaged from all the sewing. My cuticles will never be the same. We went to Anime North. A couple of the PactSisters and I, Brianna, Zara was grounded, so even though she paid for it, she didn't get to go. That was really unfortunate. So yeah, Brianna and Christine were there, as well as our friend Jenna, who we said became White Zara for the day. So, hey Jenna, shout out. She's actually in a couple of Christine89's videos, so if you want to check out Christine's videos, you'll find Jenna. You ready? This is gonna be epic, okay? So, well, for me, maybe not for you. It's the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack. I've been looking for it for God knows how long. Oh my god. What, like 8 years or something? Feels about right. Ever since before I played the game, I was absolutely in love with the soundtrack, and it's impossible to find. You know, even if you, like, go to carriers of video game music or Final Fantasy merchandise, it's just impossible to find. Luckily, there was a man who had it there for me, and, I was just like, oh my god, and I cried a little bit. But, whatever, I got it, and I'm really happy. I also bought some posters. You see that big empty space right behind me? That used to have a Final Fantasy Advent Children poster, but, idiot I am, I spilled crazy glue on it. Don't judge me! Yeah, I've got 3 new posters that'll probably take up that space. I think it'll fit. They should fit. As opposed to my one big poster. And also, I bought a bunch of buttons. I don't even wear buttons, so I'm gonna have to get some kind of display case, but I became a button collector at Anime North, and I think I'm gonna really start buying a lot of buttons now. They're gonna have to, you know, partner with my Final Fantasy VIII playing cards, and my CD now, and all my games, and all my posters, and all my merchandise. Because now I got buttons! Okay, so this one here is Final Fantasy X2 Yuna. She's wearing the Gunner dress sphere. Yeah, you should be able to see that. Wait, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Also got a bunch from Final Fantasy VIII. This one's one of my favorites. That's Zell. Yeah, you should be able to see him. Wait. God, I keep forgetting that's backwards. I'm going to display those proudly. I also bought a bunch that were, you know, hand-designed by the artists, but I don't really remember their names because there were a lot of them. I've got a lot of business cards, but unfortunately I can't match them all to the buttons. So I'm not going to show you those just because I don't think it's right if I don't credit the artist. But there were some really hilarious ones, mostly from Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. A couple of other ones. And got a couple of bookmarks, keychains. Oh yeah, I'm very excited. I have to display everything. Our friend Jenna got pretty badly hit on. When we checked out of the hotel, we had to ask them to hold our luggage because the convention was still going on. So they held our luggage, and the guy said, what, are you going to be back by like 4? And we're like, yeah, we'll pick him up at 4. So Brianna and I show up. It's about 3:30, and Brianna decides she wants to change out of her costume, so she and I go back to pick up our luggage. And then the guy says, where are your friends? And we're like, oh, yeah, you know, they'll be back later. So then Jenna and Christine go, and Jenna gets hit on so badly by this guy. He's got to be in his 30s, and Jenna's like 18, so wow. But yeah, and he's just like, would it be okay if I called you sometime? And she's like, how would I call you? And then I didn't hear any of that, but all I saw was that guy strutting out of the room. I'm just like, why is he strutting? And they're like, oh, he just asked Jenna out, and then he got them some ginger ale. He didn't get us ginger ale, me and Brianna. That's sad. But yeah, Christine probably knows the story a lot better than I do because she was there. But that sounded hilarious. And there's also something really cute that happened when I was there. We were crossing this bridge, and then a ninja kept following me with a blade of grass in front of his face like this. I was like, oh my god. Went up to him, I'm like, dude, you're awesome. Then he like did a little bow. Then he presented me with the blade of grass, like a token of affection, like it was a rose or something. And I was just like, oh, and I still have it, and I wanted to show it to you guys, but I still haven't completely unpacked, so I don't exactly know where it is at the moment. Next year's gonna be awesome, so if any of you can get to Anime North, that's gonna be so cool. Montage time! Bye-bye.